This is episode 14 of Real Talk with Dale
and Heather.
And as you can see from the background, we are not home right now. We are on vacation, actually. We left Friday, and we're going to head home Friday. So, yeah, it's been a nice week.
Very nice, calm, relaxing.
Yes.
Yep. Busy on days.
As far as farm news goes, we ain't got none. That's not true, actually. We video on Wednesdays. So Thursday, I cleaned out the chicken coop, and we showed the neighbor kids how to take care of the chickens for us.
They've done it before,
they've
but
done it
certain things have changed. The nesting box.
The nesting box, the main thing that changed.
Yeah.
And where we wanted them to put the eggs at was a different location as well.
Yeah. But
yeah.
Yeah. And I got some of the zucchinis that we had accumulated there at the end of the season. Nobody was wanting any, so instead of letting them sit while we was gone, I grated them up.
Grated them up, put them in the freezer.
Put them in the freezer. So now we got for zucchini fritters.
Zucchini fritters, and maybe some zucchini bread, maybe with chocolate chips in it, maybe with walnuts in it. I mean, you just never know, what.
Yeah. And there's a lot of bags of zucchini in there.
Zucchini fritters are freaking delicious too. If you've never had none, you need to try them. They're really good.
They're really good.
Yeah.
Yep. So certain things need to get done before we
left. Some things did.
Yep.
Yeah, but we're enjoying ourselves down here.
Oh yeah.
In beautiful Williamsburg. It is very beautiful down here. It's a little chilly in the evenings, but all in all, today was t-shirt weather. I never wore shorts all week, but you could have a couple days.
Could have, but I don't know.
Yeah, I never.
It's just comfortable the way it was.
It's comfortable. I never broke a sweat all week. I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
That's not true. I did the other night when I was on the treadmill.
You was on that treadmill.
Yeah. I broke a sweat that night. But other than that, I didn't break a sweat.
We actually went to the gym here at the resort.
Yeah, went to the, they don't call it a gym.
Well, fitness center.
There you go.
Yeah.
After I beat her in 2 rounds of putt-putt.
I was getting better.
You did.
Takes time.
You did. Yeah. Your second game was 5 strokes better than your first game.
Yeah, exactly.
Mine was exactly the same both times.
Yeah.
Some holes were better, some holes were worse.
One more game,
same.
And we'd have tied.
Yeah. Well, maybe we would have tied. You'd have probably won because I probably would have got worse my third time around.
Never know.
So all that mumbo jumbo being said, we will go through our week so far, and then we'll get to the topic. And this week's topic is going to be about the crops that we concentrate on for the market, and what a newbie, but how many a newbie should probably look into for their market if they want to do a market.
Starting out.
For starting out, yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll get into that after we get into this. So if you want to listen to that, great. Stick around and listen to the last 20 minutes or so of this video. If not, well, it was been nice talking to you. So, how was our week down here?
Our week was nice.
Yeah, so far it's been pretty decent.
Thursday I started packing and getting the house ready to close up for a week. I like to have the house, I don't know how many of you are, but before you leave, you want to have the house clean and extra washing done and stuff, so when you come home it's not a mess
to come to.
Yeah, I like to come to a clean house.
And tomorrow she'll probably do laundry here while we're here before we go home.
Yeah, we have laundry here in the
we have laundry in
our room, and it makes it so nice so we don't have a big pile of laundry when you get home. I got one load when we get home, and all the clothes then can be put away and done. Makes it nice. So clean, sweeper, ran errands, extra errands that needed done, making phone calls, letting certain people know that we was going to be out so they could keep an eye on things. And we left on Friday.
We left Friday late morning.
Yeah, we had a good breakfast before we left, and then we packed up the car and left, and that way it wasn't...
Who packed up the car?
Well, This nice gentleman packed up the car.
I thought it was me.
Yeah.
You said we, but I thought it was me.
Well, I got it all packed to the doorway.
You did. Most of it. You
Yeah.
did, yep.
And then I kind of, as he took bags out, I brought new bags to the
We bring
door.
a lot. When we go on vacation, we bring a lot with us. Probably more than we need to, but we bring a lot of our food. We have a kitchen, so we always
Yep.
get a, well, shouldn't say always, but 99% of the time we get a place in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Especially if we're going for a week, we will have a kitchen in our room. If we're going for a couple of days, it doesn't. What it is. But we bring breakfast supplies. We make our own eggs, bacon,
Yeah.
sausage. We make breakfast before we go somewhere. And
Usually
do something.
always have breakfast.
Yeah. This morning you never, but other
Yeah.
than that, we ate breakfast every morning.
Yeah.
Today I only had a couple boiled eggs.
That way you're not filling up on having to go, but
Yeah.
go to IHOP or something
Yeah,
and
their
get
eggs
breakfast.
suck anyways. If you
Yeah.
ever had farm fresh egg, you don't want to get them at a restaurant. Trust me,
Yeah.
they're no good.
Yeah,
They're already scrambled, but
Ugh.
you don't want over easy eggs, over medium eggs. They're nasty.
it definitely tastes different.
Yeah.
So we always have a kitchen, a laundry,
Not necessarily in our room, but there's always a laundry. We're always available to a laundry.
either right outside the door of our room, but this time it was
This
inside
time
our
it's in
room, and
our
it
room,
made it really
actually.
nice. But yeah, so we bring food, cooler, laundry supplies, games, because we
Games.
like to play games, sit and relax, play games.
Yep.
And we have a patio outside, so we bring games out. And
Yeah, we're on the 3rd floor, and every morning when I go to open the patio door, it's locked. I still ain't figured out where Spider-Man's at, but I'm sure he's local.
hey, you never know. You might be going from tree to tree like Tarzan.
Make me a cup of coffee and get ready to come out on the patio and drink it, and the door's locked.
I don't want you going anywhere. So that was Friday. Oh my gosh, the traffic on 95.
95 anybody that's ever traveled 95 knows the traffic's terrible on 95.
I don't know if we ever traveled.
We
and it
got
was
on
that
95 from Fredericksburg to Richmond, and it's terrible, man.
Oh man, it made me sick. I get car sick kind of easy, and I was doing fine up until that point.
Yeah.
That start and stop, and people hitting their brakes.
And I don't understand. Maybe somebody can explain this to me, but why in the world are you going 90 mile an hour and then stop?
We came to complete stops.
And for no reason. Because when you get going again, there ain't nothing going on.
Yeah, there's no accident, nothing on the side of the road,
Not one single thing.
and it's like, why was we stopped?
If there's a reason for it, I'd like to know, because that drives me insane.
Yeah, and then you start going normal again, and then it's like it picks up, and you're going 90, and then boom.
Back
And I'm
to
like,
stop.
oh, my head's hurting. I hope we're almost there. My stomach was hurting, and yeah.
It's all good though. It wasn't
yeah.
that terrible bad. It was bad. We only stopped 3 or 4 times.
It felt like 20.
We did.
Yeah.
We was only on that road for an hour, so it ain't like it was that long.
Felt like 3 hours. Just saying. To somebody that feels bad when they get in a
True.
car and does that, it feels like forever. But traveling wasn't bad other than
It
that.
wasn't bad.
And we got here about an hour, 2 hours before check-in. Probably an hour.
Probably an hour before check-in.
So we went to
We
eat
went
supper
to eat.
early.
Yeah, we went and ate, and then we come checked in.
Yeah. And
We
they
didn't
had
do
the room
nothing.
ready and everything.
Yeah, the room
and-
was ready. We come right in.
Yeah, and got unpacked. We come in, we get completely unpacked instead of just throwing bags down and heading out or something. I like to get everything put where it belongs. That
Refrigerator
way,
full, freezer full, closing the dresser drawers. Yeah.
yeah,
Just make yourself at home because you're gonna be here for a week.
exactly. Then Saturday we went to Busch Gardens for the day.
Note to self: don't do that again around Halloween.
No, oh my
that
gosh,
place is freaking crazy.
I don't know if them shows just started.
I don't know.
It was Halloween shows that they was putting on.
I enjoyed it. It was a good time. There was no shows that we seen. One show we was gonna see, but the line was.
Oh my gosh.
I don't even know how long the line would have been to get in that place.
It wouldn't have fit all the people that was in line.
We'd have never got in it if we'd have stood in line.
No.
There was a show, like a little kid show. It was pretty cool. That dancing thing with the scarecrows, and that was pretty neat.
Yeah.
We seen that only just by happenstance, walking past and it started.
It was pretty cool.
It was pretty cool.
But
other than that, we just walked through the park, seen the park.
Yeah.
Honestly, Dollywood's 10 times better in the fall than what.
Oh yeah.
Than what Busch Gardens
way
is.
Better, way more things to see and
for adults. Not for kids, maybe not, but for adults, definitely.
Yeah. Maybe it's because we're older and not that.
Well, we were told twice today that the only people that come here are the newlyweds and nearly deads, and I asked which one we fit into. Because we did come down here on our honeymoon.
24 years ago.
24 years ago, we was down here on our honeymoon.
Yep.
And we've been down here probably a total of 6, maybe 8 different times, 6 or 8 times since we've been married.
Yeah. Yeah. But this time's the first time we've been told.
So newlyweds or nearly deads, and I'm not sure which category we fit into.
And it was.
Hopefully it's neither one, but.
One place told us that, and then the very next place we went to, that guy told us that. And we're like, are we going to be told this every time we go somewhere?
The guy in the rifle shop thing, whatever that was called, him and his wife came down here on their honeymoon. The way it sounded, they never left. He just got a job at the park and has been here ever since.
Well, he retired, and then they brought him back.
Yeah. That was in 1976.
Yeah. He's been here a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. Been kind of crazy. But also Saturday morning we got up early and went to the farmers market.
Oh yeah, that's the best thing about this place.
That was pretty nice.
That's our favorite thing to do down here in Williamsburg. In Colonial Williamsburg, they have the best farmers market.
Yeah.
That we've ever been to. Outside of our own, I think. I mean, we've been to Knoxville's, we've been to a lot of farmers markets over the years in a lot of different places, but this one is my favorite.
Yeah. They closed down.
Yeah.
The streets.
They closed down one street and one public parking lot on Saturday mornings just for the farmers market.
Yeah, there's that many.
There's probably 100 vendors, 150 vendors.
I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's our favorite thing to do here. And we always get bread, which we got.
Sourdough bread and
we got 2 loaves of bread. We got some chimichurri sauce. We got.
Our first time trying chimichurri.
Yeah, I've never tried it before. Actually, it's really, really good.
Oh my gosh. We got the original and the spicy.
We got the original and spicy, yeah.
That is so good. We're going to have to learn how to make that.
I don't think it's going to be that hard, honestly. I've never even heard of it before till Saturday, either. And then that lady gave me a sample on a cracker, and man, that stuff is good.
And we've been eating it on our bread ever since.
Yeah, bread. I got some hot sauce.
Hot sauce, bread, freeze-dried products to try.
Yeah, we got some freeze-dried products.
We're thinking of getting the freeze dryer.
Getting the freeze dryer and eating some of that stuff.
So they had a variety of vegetables, fruits, candy to try. So
we never got no candy, but we did get
the dessert.
We did get pumpkin pie, freeze-dried pumpkin pie. Man, that stuff there is delicious.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, if we got one, I'd have to try.
You'd have to make pumpkin pie
and it was so easy. It's how he said they do it. I mean, it's nothing at all.
The beets is probably my favorite. I don't know, the beets or bananas. I ain't sure which.
I'd say the beets.
The bananas are gone. Somebody ate all of them.
Yep.
The beets aren't empty yet.
I don't know. I'm still kind of stuck on the sweet peppers that we got.
That we got from
I can't remember
where we got that from. Some lady in Frostburg, I think it was. I think she's the one that sold them. We got them at a event that Wonky Donkey Farms. I'm sure Wendy's watching this. She put it on, but somebody there, Frostbites is what the name of the place was called. And I'm pretty sure it was Frostburg.
I can't remember.
Anyways, that lady, Frostbites was the name of her company. Them peppers were delicious.
Yeah, I think that's still my favorite.
What else did we get off of her that time we went to that one? We got peppers and we got
pineapple. That was good. Pineapple
was really good. Pineapple, somebody ate all the pineapple.
Yeah. I've been trying to hold out on the peppers, eating
I think
them all.
the beets are probably still my favorite too, out of all we've eaten.
They're good. Yeah.
If you like beets, them's really good freeze dried beets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we may end up getting a freeze dryer.
We got a green bean.
Yeah.
And that was not for me.
She talked me into it, and I
thought it would be good because we love green beans, but freeze dried, no.
They might be alright if you water back into them, maybe, and made them back to beans.
Well, if you did it that way, but just eating them.
But just eating them like a snack, not a fan.
Maybe it was the type of bean they used.
It could be.
Because it was very stringy. The bite I had was stringy.
But they was freeze dried, so how do you know?
Well, that's true.
You can't go.
You'd have to try your own.
Because they're like, it's like eating a potato chip. Basically, they're like crispy, crunchy.
True, and I didn't mind the crunch. It
tastes like grass. I'm just saying, it tastes like grass.
Okay.
To me, that's what it reminded me of. Eating grass.
There wasn't much to it.
No.
Yeah. But so the farmers market in Busch Gardens Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And that Busch Gardens, when we left at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, it was about 6 when we left.
The
crowd was getting too big. I can't take a big crowd. It was driving me insane.
It was like
I was truly feeling claustrophobic in that place. It was starting to get under my skin.
And more people was coming as we was walking towards the gates to leave.
We was sitting at the one place eating an ice cream cone, and the people was coming in that place. Like the line never stopped rolling, walking past us the whole time we was sitting there eating.
Yeah. It was like, where are they coming from?
And we left from the gates where you come in at, from them gates to the interstate is probably 3 miles, maybe 4.
Yeah.
The line of traffic to come in that place was backed up to the interstate, literally straight to the off-ramp.
And it was what, three lanes?
3 or 4, yeah.
And there was somebody that finally, where they could do a U-turn out by the interstate.
They did. There was people turning around right there, right at the interstate.
Because that's the only place.
Back on.
Yeah, that was the only place you could turn around because there was barricades.
And that actually only goes to Busch Gardens. It don't go nowhere else.
Yeah, that was totally insane. I wonder if
I'll guarantee you.
If the people at the end actually got in before it closed.
I doubt it. They closed at 10 or 11. There's no way they got in there at 4.
And that line wasn't moving.
No, it was crazy.
Yeah. So, I'm glad we got out of there when we did.
We'll not go back here in the fall.
No.
We might go there in the summertime. We won't ever go back here in the fall.
Yeah. Sunday then, we went to the Visitor Center here.
Visitor Center at Williamsburg. Yeah, plenty of Williamsburg.
And as we was walking through there, we then walked up through the paths and and walked into the town of Williamsburg. I don't know how much of a hike was that from the visitor center
to. That far. It wasn't as far as you made it out to be.
Well, I thought the trail was taking us to a little settlement there in the back.
Years ago, when we come down here on our honeymoon, there was a farm down in there.
Yeah.
And the sign still showed the farm being there.
But it was closed off.
The last bunch of years that we went there, we looked for that farm and couldn't remember where it was.
Yeah.
But then we found it, but it's closed.
So we
actually made overflow parking out of that place. What it looked like.
Yeah.
They wouldn't even let you over there, but it looked like it was going to be overflow parking.
So we kept walking and kept walking and kept walking. I'm like, oh my God.
It wasn't that bad. It really wasn't that bad.
It was like, where is this taking us? To another settlement? And here we come up to this road. And it's like, well, this is the middle. This is at the end of town.
At the governor's palace.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah.
And I'm like, oh. And then we decided, well, we're already in town. We might as well go.
Make a day of it.
I had gotten our tickets ahead of time.
Yeah, we already had.
Because it was cheaper to get them online.
Just our clips, things. Badge.
So we had to go to the ticket booth and trade in our receipt for the tickets to get our name tags that then you wear on you as you're going through town, because every place you go into,
you can't go into a lot of the buildings. Some things you can go into, but most of it you can't see without that
that ticket.
Without the ticket.
Yeah, they have to see the ticket so that they can count you. I guess they count everybody as they go in. But so we went and got our ticket so we could start wearing it. And then we started walking through the town.
We seen a fair bit of stuff Monday, it was Monday. So Sunday.
Sunday. Yeah. And that was pretty nice.
It was.
It was a lot of walking. I forget how much walking we did that day, but
less than today. Today was more than that.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have thought Sunday would have beat that out. Then Monday, we got up and went to Jamestown Settlement.
We went to the archaeological site in Jamestown. We didn't actually go to the Jamestown settlement part.
We was close to that, but we didn't go to it. Yeah.
Yeah, where they have Jamestown at. Anybody that's familiar with this area, they have Jamestown, where the boats are, the 3 boats, and the settlement thing that they have there. That's not where it actually happened at. If you go on back the road, probably 2 or 3 miles onto an island, James Island, that's where the actual town was.
Yeah.
And they're digging it up. It's pretty cool. That's the second time we used to that. And
really cool.
That to me is cool.
Yeah, they're doing archaeological.
Yeah, there was 2 different sites that they were working on while we were there. Actually.
Yeah, one was a cemetery area.
Yeah.
That they was finding pieces of bodies.
Mm-hmm. They said they was. I can't remember what the day was. It was going to be soon. They was going to have 3 bodies exposed, and they're going to be. It was yet this month.
Yeah, yeah. It's really cool to see all that and how they're still finding things.
Mm-hmm. And then they got a museum there where all the stuff that they've dug up so far. Is in.
Yeah.
Which is pretty nice. That to me is nicer than the actual settlement thing.
Yeah.
The park thing, that.
Yeah.
That's cool too, but it's not.
I mean, if you.
Yeah.
It's not really talked about that.
It's not. It's kind of hidden.
Everybody says go to Jamestown, and you go then to Jamestown. Thank you. And you pull in and you see this place. Well, the archaeological part is you keep going around that building and make a turn, and it's back beyond that place.
Yeah.
And I don't think they even mention about it the Jamestown.
They don't. The few times we've been to the settlement thing, they don't bring it up.
Yeah.
It's not shown.
But
it's not even called that. It's called something else, and I can't remember what it is. But whatever it is, I'll put a note to it in the video.
Yeah. Because it's way cooler than going.
It's called something else.
I mean, if you've never been here, going to both places is pretty cool.
It is.
Seeing the 3 boats.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
They allow you to get on the boat. That's really cool if you've never been here. Mm-hmm. But
and they have reenactors doing stuff.
Yeah,
too, which is cool.
Yeah,
it is cool. Don't get me wrong, but
yeah,
I like the archaeological site better.
Yeah. And we got done there and came back and played some mini golf here at the resort.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody took a nap.
Yeah, I did. I don't know if that was that Monday I took a nap?
Yeah, we took a nap and then got up.
Somebody took a nap today when we got back.
What? Yeah, my neck was broke when I woke up.
The way you was on the couch, I don't know.
Oh my gosh, I don't know how my neck got twisted like it did. But
twisted. I don't know how it did either, but it definitely did.
Yeah, it hurt pretty good.
If that light helps, you can see us. It's starting to get dark out.
Definitely. And then yesterday and today we went through the town of Williamsburg, the historical. We took a carriage ride today.
We took a carriage ride. That
was the
cool.
first time doing the carriage ride, and all the times we've came. Yep. And I would really recommend. It's only definitely. 15 minutes.
It's 15-20 minutes
through the town.
Through town, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Make sure you get on the blue one if you
the blue
have a
wagon.
say. Get the blue coach. It's way.
Yeah.
That guy talks to you. He's pretty funny. He's pretty cool.
Yeah.
He asked where he was from. We told him we was from Maryland, and he kept telling everybody that he drove past we're the king and queen of Maryland, and they come to collect your taxes, but I mean, no one ever paid us nothing.
No.
We never did get our tax money.
They was never scared of us to just through money or nothing.
No,
I mean, sheesh.
Yeah, he was pretty cool. I can't remember what his name was, but he was pretty cool.
Yeah. So, and that was yesterday and today, and I think we finally got through the whole...
Yeah, there's probably a handful of stuff we still hadn't seen.
You think?
I know there is.
Okay.
But it's you know, the tailor, we didn't go see the tailor. We didn't truly get to see the weaver.
Well, that's
true. That place was so freaking packed, you couldn't get in.
But you go in all these shops that have their flag out, and every day, certain days they're open, certain days they're closed. Right. And it's different people that's dressed up in the time period, telling you about what they're doing, and they're actually still doing the stuff and making things for in town, for the people.
Yeah, the people that work in town, the people that work in those shops are actually making their clothes, their shoes, their hats. They're actually all made right there in the museum portion.
Yeah.
What'd that carriage driver say? It's 1 mile long and 2.5 miles wide, right?
Yeah.
It's all a living museum. It's pretty cool. It is. It's worth the trip.
It's like a whole new, different world when you get into the historic town.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
But, so that was the week.
That was the week. Pretty much that was the week.
Relaxing. We only got 2 days left.
We got 1 day left.
Thursday. And then driving Friday. Yeah.
Yeah. But, so when this comes out, we will be home.
That's true. Yeah. Yep. Back to the chickens then.
Back to the chickens. Yeah, you checked the cameras this morning. There was a skunk at the chicken coop. Skunk and a possum both.
Skunk?
Going around the chicken
fence on the outside. And a cat followed it. And then a half hour later, a possum went by the chicken fence. That was all last night.
Okay. I'm not sure when it was.
The skunk and the cat went by at like 8:30 or something, right after it got dark. And then the possum was like 11:30 last night. I was like, gee, my knees, what else is going by this camera?
Well, they stay on the outside of the fence and don't
they went
dig under
They went straight to the fence to where I have them pieces down at the bottom.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And
they could dig under if they wanted to.
True.
There really ain't nothing. But all they want's the food. They want possum and the skunk, I don't think will hurt the chickens, but they will eat the eggs and all the chicken feed.
Man.
The cat, different story, but
yeah.
But anyhow, now to our topic of the week, which is crops that we focus on. Not necessarily why we focus on them, but the ones that we do focus on, and that's going to change next year. Some of those crops, and I'm not going to just name every individual crop. Like peppers, I'm not going to name every kind of pepper. Some of those are going to cut out next year.
Yeah.
But, and how many a newbie should start with, I mean, that depends on your skill level. I mean, that's a hard question because everybody grows different. Everybody's climate's different.
You need to start small.
Start smaller than you think you should. We started small. We did things the way I think you should do things. There's times we probably, when we grew, we might have grew bigger than we should have a few different times, but all in all, it worked out for us. But I don't think anybody should just go in guns a-blazing, full bore, because you're going to end up
with a lot of wasted food.
With a lot of wasted food, a lot of hours in labor, and who knows what your sales are going to be.
Yeah.
Because you need to first find a market that's available to you.
You need to go to that market a couple times,
a few times, to see how things sell and what their prices are,
and maybe
what is selling. Maybe talk to a few farmers.
Yeah, talk to a few, see what they have to say about the crops, what they have, what they sell, and what they have trouble selling. Maybe prices.
Prices.
Like go around to different tables and write down what prices on different things, because everybody has a different price.
And you don't want to undercut the people that's already there.
Yeah.
You don't want to undercut their price. be the same. If anything, maybe be a little bit more. You know, show people that your quality is better than the neighbors besides just quality. You know, our prices on a lot of things are higher than most farmers at our market.
Yeah.
Some things we're less than, but most things we're higher than on pretty much most of what we sell.
Yeah.
That's not saying we're the best farmer there. That's just, you know, we're to my knowledge, we're the only ones that don't spray. Most,
Yeah.
I shouldn't say most, probably half the people there that sell vegetables are buying them at the auction. They're not even growing them themselves.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's, you know.
Yeah. Find out at your market.
Yeah, find out at your market.
Are they the people that's setting up? Are they getting it at some auction, or are they planting them and growing them themselves?
Are they the grower?
Yeah, exactly.
Or
Because that makes a difference in pricing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the crops that we focus on would be, our main crop would be lettuce. That'd be number one, regardless, no matter what. That's definitely number one.
Everybody loves salad.
Everybody loves salad. Spinach.
Yeah.
Kale, Swiss chard. Those are the 4 greens we grow.
Yeah.
We do grow some radish, some turnips.
Some carrots.
In the spring. Carrots is only for you. We've never sown carrots.
Well, that's true.
I wouldn't consider carrots as one of our crops.
True.
Green beans, beets. Green beans and beets would be 2 and 3, and I'm not sure which order which would be in. Probably beans. Green beans probably be number 2, and beets would be number 3.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Zucchini. I guess asparagus, we don't necessarily concentrate on growing it. It just grows because it's a perennial.
Snap peas?
Snap peas, they're not up there at all, but they are going to be. We used to grow a lot of snap peas, and we've cut them out over the years because of labor intensive harvesting.
It takes a long time to pick.
And the same with green onions.
Yeah.
We used to grow a lot of green onions, and we quit because it's too labor intensive for what you can charge. This year we grew a sample of each of those and raised our price enough that it made it worth our while to pick them. We sold out, no one even questioned them. So next year we probably will do a fair bit more of both of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
We do some winter squash. We don't necessarily grow those for the market. We grow them for ourselves. Potatoes we grow for ourselves.
Yeah.
Peppers, we grow a lot of peppers. We'll still grow a fair many peppers next year, but we're going to grow about half as many varieties as what we did this year. And our price point's about where it needs to be. Some of the varieties we may raise the price on. Some will probably keep the same. There's no money in peppers. We just grow them because people like them. And we like them. But as much space as they take in the garden, and the amount of time they're in there, as far as dollars per square foot, you're not making any.
If you have an extra area that you're not doing nothing in, to put a pile of peppers,
that's the only way they're worth your while.
Then do them. He made a whole new bed down below in the field, and that's where our peppers ended up.
That's where they were this year.
Yeah.
They won't be there next year, but yeah.
Yeah.
And we will grow jalapenos, do pretty good, and green bells do pretty good, and problemos do pretty good.
Yeah.
Are we going to grow any other than that? Probably. We probably will grow cayennes, mainly because we like to make the hot sauce. I don't know that we'll grow as many as we did last year, but we will grow some.
Probably. Yeah.
But that's probably going to be about all of our peppers that we grow. We're definitely not going to do any banana peppers, whether they're sweet or hot.
No. No, they
lunchbox peppers, we may try them one more season.
I think so, because if we get a dehydrator, I want to use them for the dehydrator. We might not sell any of them, or freeze dryer.
We have a dehydrator.
Yeah, but for the freeze dryer, just grow them just for us to freeze dry and.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I thought they'd be a really good mini sweet pepper that people would buy for the kids. And I'm always trying to think outside the box of something new to try.
And we did.
And my thoughts never work out.
That's not necessarily true. When you change what we call them lunchbox peppers because that's what the seed pack called them, was lunchbox peppers.
Yeah. And we left them at that.
We left them at that, but I can't remember. You changed the name the last week or two of the
Sweet
market.
minis or something. Sweet.
And we sold way more of them when
That's
you changed
true.
the name of them.
That's true. And they were that is what they are, sweet mini peppers. But if people don't recognize the names and it ain't something that they're used to, sometimes you don't call them what the packet actually says. You change the name around. You keep it what the actual thing is, but you got to make it more sassy, I guess. I don't know.
More sassy. Sassy. That's just sassy.
Exactly. And it doesn't hurt to change the name, because then it brings people to the table, and then they ask you, well, what exactly is that?
Yeah.
And then you can tell them, well, it's a lunchbox pepper, the actual name, and then if they like it, they'll come back and be like, I want some more of them sweet minis.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And when you change the name, they definitely.
Yeah, it catches their attention.
Yeah.
But.
So for a newbie, and we rattled off a lot of different varieties of stuff.
Yeah.
More than what. Like I say, I guess a lot of that would go back to your skill and what sells in your area. Zucchini's what sells in our area. Down here, I didn't notice zucchini's any of the farmers market down here. That's all they had too, was zucchini.
Yep.
Right, they didn't have none of them had any crookneck yellow squash or nothing, did they?
One had the really bright yellow.
That was zucchini though. It was still zucchini.
Oh, that's true.
Yellow zucchini.
Yeah, they didn't have.
And I don't think anybody did. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's something to that. Maybe there's not. But we've tried growing yellow crookneck. I don't personally care for it, and it didn't sell enough to keep growing it, so we quit growing it years ago.
Yeah.
But let me think. We're not going to do cucumbers at all next year.
No.
We tried it a couple times, but they do sell well. So something that for a newbie that's easy to grow is green beans. That's definitely going to be a sale. Everybody's going to buy them.
Everybody wants fresh green beans over the summer.
Buy green beans. Beets is pretty good the beginning half of the year. Second half, not as much, but the beginning half, definitely.
Yeah.
Lettuce, you're going to sell that no matter where you're at in the world. I think lettuce is going to be your number one crop.
Yeah. And that all depends on. A lot of people likes head lettuce, but we do the leaf lettuce.
We do, and it's paying off for us though.
Yeah. So it's a hit and miss. You got to look at where you're wanting to set up as to, is people selling leaf lettuce or are they selling head lettuce? And is there a reason behind that?
Right.
Yeah, we just got hooked on the leaf lettuce.
That's cut and come again. I mean, it's just yeah.
Exactly.
Head lettuce. If we couldn't sell leaf lettuce, I wouldn't grow head lettuce.
Yeah.
It takes too much space, too much time in the garden.
Yeah.
But every square foot of that garden is worth something. How much is up to you to determine, but it's worth something. And if you're going to grow head lettuce, that square foot of space that head lettuce is in is going to be there for 2 months, and you're going to make a buck off of it.
Yeah, exactly.
If I have cut and come again lettuce in that exact same space for the exact same amount of time, I'm going to make 40 or 50 bucks off of that spot.
Exactly. So that's the way to go.
I mean, you have no choice. If it ain't going to sell that way, you need to just eliminate lettuce in general.
Yeah, and go back to
something else.
Yeah.
So you got to look at it that way. And remember, you're trying to make a business, not a hobby. You have to be profitable doing it, or it's not worth your time. But if I was to start over, and when we started, we probably concentrated on maybe 6 different crops. We've grown over the years. We've taken some away, added more too, but probably 6 to 8 crops would be the max I would suggest anybody start with.
Yeah, yeah.
But then
5 or 6.
what those are would be determined on what people in your area is eating.
Yeah, are they canning? Are they just eating?
If you're going to try to do a market garden, don't worry about canning.
Well, true.
That'll come later.
Yeah.
When we first started, we didn't worry about people canning nothing.
That's true.
We worried about us canning stuff.
Well, we knew
didn't worry about everybody else canning stuff.
Yeah. But we knew in our area, people canned and did everything.
That's second nature. Everybody does that stuff at home, in our home.
Yeah, exactly. But
now, would our methods work down here? Looking at the 3 or 4 different vegetable vendors at the local market, no, we'd lose our butts down here.
Yeah.
The way we grow.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there was nothing that we grow. Everybody had lettuce. Yeah, we would definitely, I shouldn't say we wouldn't be able to make it down here. We probably would figure it out, but it would take a little bit. But there was stuff growing down here that we would never grow at home. Like okra. We ain't going to grow okra. Nobody's going to try it. I don't like it. Personally, we've grown it before. I don't care for it.
I like it, but it didn't grow.
Well, it didn't grow real well, but I think it could grow. I think we could figure out how to grow it.
True.
But it wouldn't sell anyways. No one's ever asked for okra.
Yeah, exactly. And if somebody does, you start going to the market and setting up and people start asking for stuff, just because one person asks for it doesn't mean everybody's going to be wanting it. I mean, I take notes every time somebody says something, and then we look into it and look at how much maybe seeds would be for maybe doing it as something different for one season.
Just a small variety to try it, yeah.
Yeah, but it might not be what everybody wants.
Right, and odds are it's not.
Yeah, and that one person that asked for it might not ever stop at your table again.
That one person that asked for a California or Carolina Reaper pepper, if you see him next year, he's not going to want one.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so do your own research. But regardless, like I said at the beginning, regardless, green beans and lettuce and bell peppers will sell no matter where you are. I do believe that, because every market we've ever been to, those 3 things aren't necessarily dominant on everybody's table, but they are on everybody's table. From Knoxville to here to home to wherever we've been, them 3 crops are always on farmers markets tables.
And if you have really good, very pretty big green peppers, they sell every time.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah.
They will. Yep. So those 3 definitely, for a newbie, I would suggest them 3 for sure. Spinach, probably.
Yeah.
Kale and chard, that would depend on where you are in the world. Collard greens, that would depend on where you are. Down here, they had lots of collard greens down here. We tried it up home, and we fed them to the chickens.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Nobody wanted them. We sold a couple the one week. The next week, we didn't sell any, and the rest of them went to the chickens.
Yeah.
So yeah, it depends where you're at. Depends on what people's eating. But anyways, I think that's going to wrap it up. It's getting kind of dark. I don't know that anybody can even see me in the camera anymore.
You're black.
My black shirt's kind of making, you can see my beard.
There you go, the white.
Hopefully that answered your questions.
Yep.
If you have any more questions or want any more topics talked about, let us know. There's a lot that we do know, a lot that we don't know. But yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's going to wrap it up.
I think so.
So be nice to everybody.
Smile.
Smile.
Help somebody out this week. Even when they don't ask for it, help them anyways.
Yep.
Yep.
For sure.
So take care.
See y'all.
Bye.